First of all, thank you so much for being here in Brussels and supporting our event with the big question, safety first, question mark. Among lots of things, you founded the think tank Internet of Toys.
Yes.
And I was interested, why is the combination between Internet of Things and toys so important to you?
Because there are a lot of breaches within the Internet of Things, but I try to bring that subject to the table in Holland. But politicians don't think the Internet of Things is something to worry about. So I thought if I bring the Internet of Toys to the table and show them that there are more dangers than the Internet of Things, they will get scared. So I try to, bring in the kids to scare the politicians. So this is why I did that. So there's a bridge between the Internet of Things and also the toys, because they're all connected through the Internet. So that's kind of the bridge between the things and the toys.
Talking from a parent perspective, what's the harm? Why is it so bad if toys become smarter? And they even have now the very useful combination of, for example, safeguarding my child, and at the same time they can play with it. So from my parent perspective, why do you think is it so important to tackle these questions?
Because most of the toys are really dangerous. And I found out, for example, Kayla, the doll, she could eavesdrop. So you just bring it to a child, as a gift, put it in the table, make sure it's connected, and you could eavesdrop on any conversation. And besides that, you don't want also the information, what's going on in your house, or what the child is talking to a doll, being eavesdropped by anyone who wants it.
How, in your view, how can you overcome that problem? By talking to the parents, or by bringing regulations from the politicians and governments? So what's the direction we need to go?
I think both. I tried to talk to politicians in Holland, and I did that for 2 years. So even from the minister, and I've spoken to everyone, but they didn't seem to get the problem. So I think parents should be warned, but the only way they listen is to show them how dangerous the toys are. So I try to talk to the parents, bring the matter to the table in newspaper or whatever media likes to hear the story, and also try to move the politicians. So I think it's all of it. Yeah, it's the whole perspective of every insight. Yeah.
I always like to end with a more broader question. So what's your vision of the future? If we have to tackle these questions, if you think about children, youngsters in the future, what's your vision? How will the future look like?
I think it's not really positive. So I wanted to say, be scared, but I think I would say be very, very careful, yeah, and watch out, because I think the problems are all over there. It's not only in the app that runs the toy, but it's also in the lack of using passwords. But you can use a toy, and this is what we call island hopping, and you can use the toy to hop to like a router, or to your fridge, or to your smart television, or even to your email. So it's not only the toy you have to be worried about, it's everything in between a toy and internet.
Okay, so this is a very big message, be careful.
Yeah, and be scared.
Be careful and be scared.
Don't trust anyone, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm very much looking forward to the event tonight and the further discussion, and thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me, thank you.